Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. But I know I'm telling you this real quick, but it's because I can. And if you're not new here and you haven't done that already, because apparently 60% of you aren't subscribed, please do so. Yes, I know my background is a mess. You're gonna have to suck it up. So if this video feels a little rushed, it's because it is, even though I have like over an hour until my next class. But I wanted to film this video quickly, one, because it's supposed to be uploaded on Friday, but two, because I can't. So, oh yeah, and I was looking at like my to-do list and I didn't want to do anything else besides film. So that's what we're doing right now, and that's what we're doing today. I love how I consistently wear this top. You know what? That's fun and fresh. Although in my next video, because I may film today, I will be wearing red because I learned, or I remembered, I was reminded today that today is Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women Two-Spirit. I kind of forgot the acronym. I'll put it on screen right now. But today is their day of remembrance, so I want to show my support by wearing red today. Even though this video is going up on Friday, and then the next video after that is possibly going up on Friday again. I'll probably state that in my video yet again. But yeah, I want to show my support. I was reminded a little late. But that's on me for not remembering, not on the indigenous community whatsoever. So now that we got all of that out the way, I want to start a little mini series on my channel that may extend for the rest of my lifetime. Who knows? Because white people are really getting to me. White people really are. I don't know what it is in the white people water. I don't know what's really going on over there, but it's really getting to me. And today we're gonna start off with Dirty Dom and David Dobrik yet again, because they have decided to be stupid yet again. I also wanted to throw the Florida government in here, but I think that's gonna have to be its own separate video, because I feel like I could go on and on about the Florida government for like an hour straight. So I didn't want to lump all of that together. But quick summation of the Florida government, if you will. Fuck them bitches. And I will say that because I live in Florida. Every single day I hate it here more and more. However, if you do live in Florida and you're going to be 18 by the next election in 2022, please join me and the rest of other 18-year-olds and over in voting out Ron Desantis. Because I feel like if we can come together and vote out Ron DeSantis, I would know peace. And I'm currently 18 right now, so by the time that election rolls around, I'd be 19 because my birthday's in February, in case you forgot. I'll have an iCard somewhere to my birthday vlog. Not really vlog, you get my point. But yeah, obviously I, Jose, and hopefully some other one of my friends who are 18 currently will be going down to the voting polls and voting him out, because we don't need him anymore. I feel like Florida has moved past, society as a whole has moved past the need for Ron DeSantis, and apparently he has stands, and I don't like that. So we as a community have to come together and vote him out, and piss conservatives off, because we can. So I know the angle might be slightly off, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, screw the Florida government. That's that on that. I don't remember where I ended that on the last clip, but screw the Florida government, because we're not going to get into that. We're going to get into Dirty Dom and David Dobrik being absolutely terrible people. I had actually made a two-part the video essay thing on them, which is like over an hour together. So if you have yet to see that, you can click the iCards above my head right now so that you can see both of those videos. I go more in depth into everything. However, this video, trigger warning, this video will have mentions of SA, sexual assault, and R, rape, and dangerous stunts. I don't know if that's a trigger for anyone, but oh, okay, I just accidentally turned my laptop on. But if you find any of those topics triggering, then please click off of this video. I posted one on Wednesday, and I will post another video. Actually, no, never mind. That one's equally as terrible as this. But after that, there will be a lighter video. So there you go. And I posted multiple other videos. So if you would like to see another video from me, feel free to click on any of those. I feel like we should start off with Dirty Dom because, yeah. So Dirty Dom, if you don't know, brief synopsis of everything. This group of girls was invited into his apartment room, and the whole vlog squad was there. They made their intentions clear that they did not want to have sex with Dirty Dom. They just wanted to hang out with some YouTubers. Dirty Dom, on the other hand, just really wanted to have sex and couldn't keep it in his pants. David Dobrik allegedly asked for two members of the vlog squad, Todd and Jeff, to go and buy liquor for the girls so that they can loosen them up, and then with master negotiation, two of the girls had a threesome with Dom. One of the girls, named Hannah, is talked about in a Business Insider article that has a paywall of $1 measly. And, oh, whoops, I was playing with my AirPods and then they fell. What was I saying? Right. In the Business Insider article, everything is detailed. It does have a paywall though. And the girl, Hannah, they gave her the alias of Hannah, basically stated that she was AR'd that day because she was severely intoxicated to the point where she could barely stand up. Her friends had to put her clothes back on her, and she could not remember anything that had happened the next day. And all of this was filmed and put on the Vlog Squad channel. Not the actual SA, but everything around it was put into this Vlog Squad video that has since been taken down. So yeah, that's the whole thing. He was being called out for that. And he was recently being called out for that, and I'm pretty sure he still is, as he should be. And recently he's just been on TikTok making a mockery of the whole situation, and then he came out with some bogus apology. I'll put it up on the screen or something, where basically he was like, I'm so sorry to the victims, except no, I'm not, because nothing bad happened. It's the most confusing thing in the world, and if you choose to do that to yourself, I am so sorry. Like, if you choose to read that, I am so sorry, because I read it, and I had wonderful thoughts of, what the fuck is this? Because, truly, what the fuck is that? You can't say, I'm sorry for what I did, and then say, but nothing bad happened. That's not the way an apology works out. And regardless, you knew that you did something terrible to her because you're the one she texted to get David to put the video down. I'll never understand. So that's Dirty Dom. He still sucks. And yeah. Now let's get into David. So he almost killed one of his friends. That's it. That's the end of my video. Just kidding. So basically, you remember how I said that there was a Vlog Squad member named Jeff? Yeah. Well, he tried to refute the claims that he had bought alcohol for the girls. And he went on the Frenemies podcast, and he basically, they asked him questions about his eye, like what happened to it, because he was wearing sunglasses, and he was talking about how he had an eye injury. And they were talking to him about it, trying to gauge what happened to his eye. He wouldn't say anything. And I just would like to say, for my other video, I feel like I dragged Jeff a lot. And I do feel some remorse for it. Now that I sit here and talk to you guys about it, I'm like, why should I feel remorseful that he's trying to refute claims of bringing drinks to women who were under the legal age of drinking so that they could be loosened up and they were in on the prank, you know? But I feel I feel a tinge of empathy because of what happened to him. Recently he came out with a docu-series. I believe it's on episode 3 right now. Don't quote me on that. I haven't watched any of these videos because I refuse to give any of these people any of my views. That's just the way that I am. If someone's a piece of trash, I'm not going to click into their videos no matter how much YouTube decides to recommend them to me. So I've watched videos about this topic and they've basically all said the exact same thing. So I'm going to trust it. But basically the first episode, they're talking about how because of the COVID pandemic, they haven't really been able to film because you can't be in a group setting during this global pandemic. Wear your mask and get your vaccine. That's all I have to say. So David, back in June of last year, decided that they were going to come back with a bang. So the first stunt that they were going to do was skydiving. Now, to be able to do the skydiving prank, 3 of the members had to do 25 jumps with a professional, and then they could get their skydiving license, right? So 3 of the members, I believe it was Natalie and like 2 other randos, they took some time off their work to go do this stunt because it takes time, believe it or not. And when they were on their 20th jump, I believe, David called them to go to Utah. Now, this is episode 2, I believe. So basically they all go to Utah. The whole Vlog Squad is there at Utah. And David gets this massive ass excavator and puts it in the middle of a lake. Now, environmentally, because I am an environmentalist, this just seems terrible and disgusts me to my core because what? It somehow gets worse from there. So, there were these 2 Vlog Squad members. I honestly can't remember their names off the top of my head. Heath or something, I don't know. Heath Bar and Hershey's Bar. They were doing waterboarding, so they had a string attached to the excavator, and they were holding onto the string, and they were just going in like slow little circles on this like little raft, right? And apparently Heath Bar had his like arm injured or something. It wasn't too severe, but like his arm was injured. He said so in a podcast. However, they decided to ditch that because that's not big enough. And Corinna goes on and she's swinging by the string, and David starts it real slow, and then he starts picking it up, and she starts screaming at him to stop the machine, to slow down and stop the machine. He does so. She gets back on the bank, And she's like, David, you take things too effing far. And then Jeff decides to get on the string. And David does something similar. He, starts off slow and then starts picking it up and continues picking it up. Jeff doesn't say anything, and it's going so fast. Ethan Klein said this. I haven't done my research on it, so don't quote me on it. But I believe excavators stop, immediately if they're going way too fast. Actually, wait, I can Google that for you. Let me put my blue light glasses on so that I can Google this for you real quick. Hold on, guys. My laptop is a little slow. Oh, shoot. It's 8:20 a.m. already. Sheesh. Do excavators stop immediately after miscarriage? What? Stop immediately when going too fast. I'm pretty sure I misspelled excavators, but it's fine. No, not elevators. Excavator. No, I didn't spell it wrong. I don't see much. Bucket fill. What? No. Call of Duty. Okay, there is absolutely nothing. Let's see how fast I can drive an excavator. How fast can an excavator drive, I mean? You know what? This was absolutely useless. How far? I don't care. Yeah. So that was actually absolutely useless. Although there is a Wikipedia article, and I know Wikipedia isn't a reliable source, but we're gonna have to live. So meanwhile that is loading, the excavator stopped. Either David stopped it immediately, or I don't really see anything here. So either David slammed the brakes onto it, or the excavator itself stopped because it was going too fast, and Jeff hit the excavator, the top of the excavator, and then fell into the water. There were absolutely no medics whatsoever from video footage, and everyone went rushing into the water. They didn't call 911. They just rushed into the water, picked up Jeff, and took him to the hospital. In episode 3, it kicks off with basically talking about Jeff's recovery. I believe from watching a video on this situation, I'm going to take my blue light glasses off. I believe from watching a video on this situation that he had fractured his skull in 9 places, injured his foot, broke his eye socket. Just a massive amount of injuries that are going to lead to massive amounts of trauma and may never heal. So that's not fun and fresh or exciting whatsoever. And from this video that I saw, and everyone else, in just my personal opinion, Jeff almost died. As the person in the video stated, he either could have died because of the impact of him against the excavator because he was going at such a fast speed, and obviously the excavator is stopped, right? Either from that crash or from falling into the water and drowning. So again, Jeff literally could have died because of this. And it's stated in the 3rd episode that David was the only one allowed to visit him I don't remember who stated this, but some people have theorized that he was the only one allowed to visit him because if anything happened to Jeff, that way he could be arrested on site because, again, if anything happened to Jeff, he's the one responsible. Well, something did happen to Jeff, and he's the one responsible for it. So if Jeff passed away, he's the one responsible for his death. Fun and exciting, except not really. So, he was the only one allowed to visit him. There was like a tender moment. I say it's tender. Some people think it's creepy, where David was dressed up as the Joker per Jeff's request, and he was just, wheeling him around, making jokes with him and stuff. Some people think it's creepy because it's like, how can you make jokes when you did something so terrible to him? And I would agree if the jokes were against Jeff, like, ha ha ha, your eye socket is broken, loser. I would understand that, but if they're like jokes, like lighter jokes to lighten up the mood, I don't really see any harm in that because it could just be him trying to comfort Jeff, trying to make jokes to make Jeff feel a little bit better about the situation. Because, I can't even imagine how depressed I would be. So I wouldn't mind if my friends were making some, like, jokes and stuff, because I would feel better, so maybe that's why he was making jokes. I don't know, I never heard any of the jokes, but that's just my speculation. If they were in spite of Jeff, then yeah, I'd be like, what are you doing, broski? What's this? So... Oh, and after that, after Jeff got out of the hospital, David never talked to him. That could just be the guilt from almost killing his friend, but you did almost kill your friend. I sure do hope you would talk to him, ask him if he's feeling better, again, make jokes to lighten up the mood, help him. Because he's going through surgery after surgery to recuperate everything because he almost died. You get me? So, like, the least you could do is, like, call him or shoot him a text. But apparently David was paying for his medical bills, which, again... the least he could do is pay for his medical bills. That's the least you could do, David. You almost killed him. Again, like the video that I was watching, I'll link it down below since I've referenced it so much. It would have costed David way less to make sure that everything was safe, such as get his training and get a license to use the excavator, hire paramedics, get an on-set ambulance, just make sure that there were systems put in place where this wouldn't have happened. And even if it did happen, Jeff could have received immediate medical attention and been perfectly fine, right? As opposed to not getting any of that and now having to pay for his friend's medical bills because he almost killed him. And, he also doesn't run the risk of almost killing his friend. So, apparently Jeff has forgiven him, and Jeff is just a way better person than me for that, because I would never forgive one of my friends if they tried to kill me on an excavator. Granted, I would have never gone on the excavator, but I'm not going to blame Jeff for going on the excavator. It's his friend. I think a lot of people would trust their friends. No. You surround yourself with people that you trust, and Jeff trusts David. So I'm not going to blame Jeff for going on the excavator. I myself personally just wouldn't have gone on because I have terrible anxiety. But even then, I trust my friends. So Jeff has no fault in this situation whatsoever. all of the blame 100% goes on David for, one, trying to come back bigger and badder than he ever did, which he failed miserably at doing, and two, almost killing his friend. It's wacky. It's truly wacky. But I think I stated all my opinions that I can on this topic. Dirty Dom is still a gross and disgusting human being. The Florida government still sucks literal ass. And David almost killed one of his friends. So congratulations, all of y'all suck. And you're all going to the 10th circle of hell. Do I know what the 10th circle of hell is? No, but you're going there. I mean, I imagine that as like the numbers grow, it gets worse. So I hope y'all suffer there for a long time, as you deserve to do so. I do feel bad for Jeff. Now that I think about it, I don't have much to apologize, because you should have read the article, buddy, and you shouldn't be, you shouldn't have done what you did. However, I do feel empathy and sympathy for Jeff because of the situation, because I don't think he deserved to almost die at the hands of someone he trusts. So yeah, this is real dark right now. Yikes. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, okay, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, you can dislike it. On one of my David Dobrik parts, I have a dislike, and I'm like, did the David Dobrik stans find me? I would listen, if y'all want to continue giving me engagement like that, go for it. Go for it. I support you. I support you in disliking my video. Would it give me a good ratio of likes to dislikes? No. But it's engagement regardless, and that's how I'm going to triumph on, because I'm sorry your standing of someone has made you blind to the reality that they actually suck. So that's not on me, sweetie. That's on you, and you're going to have to sit and figure that out with yourself. Personally, I recommend painting, but that's because I'm a painter. But you can do other things. Like I know yoga works really well. I sometimes do yoga. Meditation could work pretty well. I've never tried it. But yeah, if that's your issue, if you stand someone or something a little too hard, that you are blinded to the fact that it has its faults and issues, and these faults and issues are tremendous, please sit and meditate. Sit and reflect. So yeah, remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're not subscribed or YouTube unsubscribed you, I don't know why they would do that. Subscribe again. I would love to have you here. I try to post videos as often as I can, which is about once a week. Sorry, I turned my laptop on to see what time it was, so hopefully I'm not running late to class, but no, it's fine. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, which will most likely be about James Charles. Yeah, have a good day.